This video is using Smart Notebook program, and what this video will teach you is how to create a sorting vortex game within the program. So once you have the program open, you're going to want to click on the gallery page and you will want to type in Vortex and search for it. Now, since this is the interactive sorting game, you want to click on Interactive and Multimedia, and you have a couple of different choices here. The main difference you will see is that the border is different colors. So you can have blue, brown, green. There's a lot of different choices. Another choice that you have is you can either do just a regular sort, which means students will be sorting by words, or you can do an image search, where instead of having words, you can insert images. Today we're just going to do the basic word search. So I'm going to click and drag the vortex where I want it on my screen, and it'll come up. What you want to do is you want to click Edit. Within Edit, you can do a lot of different things. If you want your vortexes labeled, you can enter them up here. We're going to do one on living and non-living. So I'm going to label my vortexes living and non-living. And what you will notice is as I put those into the labels down here changed. So if you want this word to go into the living vortex, that's fine. Now if you want to change it, I can go down, click on the arrow, and I can make sure that it goes into the non-living vortex. Right now I'm going to keep it on living so we have an even number, and I'm just going to put in some different living things that people might find. And I'm only going to do 4 of them. You can fill the rest of them up, or you can fill up as many as you need. It doesn't matter. They will only show up for the ones you filled in. So now we're going to put in some non-living labels. And once I'm set, I will make sure that they're going into the correct one. Now, you also have a couple different choices. You can password protect this, so as people are playing with it, they can't do any changes unless they type in your password. And this is really handy if students click on the wrong thing and unlock it and get into it. You can also check on rotate vertices. If this is checked, the screen will have the vertices rotating. If you want them to just stay plain, you want to unclick it and they will stay and not move. All of this is done in Edit. We want our vertices to rotate, so I'm going to leave that checked and I'm going to click OK. As you can see, the vortices are labeled living and non-living, just like we have under Edit for living and non-living. All of the words are down here at the bottom that we typed in, and what happens is as you click and drag, we put sand under the non-living vortex. So if somebody clicks and drags it to non-living, the vortex will eat the word. We also put pebble under non-living, but if I drag it to the wrong vortex, it spits it back out, letting the user know that that is the wrong category. Another suggestion I would recommend is if you lock the screen so students can sort the words without changing and resizing. Because if you notice, as students do it, they can change the size by clicking on the wrong thing on the screen. So what you can do is if you right click, a toolbar comes up, you want to go down to lock, and you have a couple of different choices. If you lock in place, that means that this whole image will still work, but what will happen is it can't be edited or moved or resized. If you lock it but allow move, students will not be able to resize the image, but they will be able to move it around the screen. If you allow move and rotate, again, they will not be able to resize the image, however, they can move and rotate it. So we're just going to lock this in place. And then to view it, you can go up here to view, and I want to view full screen. So this view is full screen, and you can test out if it works or not. To go back to the editing screen, you can click on this Exit Full Screen button. And any changes you want to make, you can click on Edit if you want to edit it. Or if you've done a couple sorts and you want to reset for another user, you can just click Reset and everything will go back to normal. I hope this helps you in creating sorting vertexes.